To this now, acting Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi is visiting people who were wounded after the deadly Melville shooting. They're being treated at various hospitals. 2 people died and at least 6 others were injured when a gunman opened fire on patrons this on New Year's Day. Lesufi is accompanied by Community Safety MEC Faith Mazibuko, and our reporter Michael Apple is following the story and joins us now. Michael, good morning to you. Yesterday we understand that the community of Melville, being residents as well as, business buildings around Melville, particularly on 7th Street and other streets, held a night vigil because they say they are quite fed up with all the violence that's been taking place not only in Gauteng but specifically in Melville.
Well, the night vigil was specifically for the Poppy's restaurant shooting incident. While there may be a lot of crime in that particular area, some people saying that 7th Avenue itself, a lot of people have been mugged and robbed on that particular street, but a drive-by shooting, that is something completely unfamiliar, has never happened in that particular area at all. So the community from Melville and West Dean and Eldorado Park, a lot of people coming together to pay homage to those who lost their lives. The 2 women who were shot dead on New Year's Day morning. And the Gauteng Premier, acting Gauteng Premier, Panyaza Lesufi, is currently in Helen Joseph, where I am. I'm busy walking the wards with the acting Premier and the MEC for Community Safety, Faith Mazibuko, as they speak to some of the victims. Some have been discharged, some are still here. And remember, this is to see the victims not only of the Poppy's restaurant shooting, but also 11 partygoers at Mary Fitzgerald Square in Newtown, Johannesburg, who were also shot. So a total of 19 people were shot in a very small radius in Johannesburg, shockingly, on that evening. And Panyaza Lesufi is making his way through the various wards. Some we can speak to, some we can't. We've heard from Mortimer Williams. He's a popular actor. He was in Poppy's restaurant at the time. We've heard from Petunia Roots. She is a trauma nurse who was also in Poppy's. She was standing at the time. She was seemingly shot through the hips. She's in a lot of discomfort at the moment, but some of them very graciously gave of their time to just explain some of their memories, and viewers will be able to look forward to hearing some of their memories and how they're doing a little bit later this evening.
And do we know, Michael, at this stage, how far the investigation is as far as the SAP is concerned? We've seen visuals of them, on 7th Street, close to Poppy's restaurant, conducting, investigations. There's been CCTV footage, not only in, mainstream media, but even online, going viral of some visuals before the incident happened. But in terms of the progress then of the investigation, do we have any updates?
No update on the progress of the investigation at the moment. Look, it's about 48 hours since the shooting, and I know that the police have recently gotten the CCTV video footage, and they will have conducted investigations and conducted interviews with a lot of the eyewitnesses who were there to try and nail down who the perpetrator was, who was involved in this alleged scuffle, this altercation that took place prior to this drive-by shooting. So police remaining tight-lipped at the moment, but I'm sure they're following up on all the leads. So the focus for now is the victims, and I know that the acting Gauteng Premier is also planning to go to one of the homes to see the family of one of the victims who sadly passed away.
All right then, Michael Apple, thank you so much for that update.